Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. Today's video is going to be hopefully a quicker video where I'm going to break down 3 easy steps that I follow to help with gum pocketing and gum recession with, spoiler alert, a bonus tip. So the first step that I used to help with my gum recession and gum pocketing was to start using xylitol. I started with a fairly low dose of about 2 to 2.5 grams per day, eventually moved up to 3 to 4 grams per day, and I am now at 6 grams per day. So with the Goldilocks zone of using xylitol being 6 to 10 grams per day, I am actually, after about 10 to 11 weeks, in that Goldilocks zone of using 6 grams per day. So that is step number one that I followed to help with my gum pocketing and gum recession. And so what the xylitol does, as a quick review, is xylitol greatly reduces the amount of harmful plaque-causing bacteria in your mouth, most notably Strep mutans. And studies have shown that if you are in that Goldilocks zone of 6 to 10 grams of xylitol per day, you can have an extreme reduction in the amount of that harmful plaque-causing bacteria, upwards of a 75% reduction in 6 months. When you take away that harmful acid-producing, uh, plaque-causing bacteria, you decrease inflammation and you make your not only your gums but your teeth happier as well by decreasing that inflammation. But this is a gum video, so we're going to stick to the gums and talk about the gums. So the second thing that I did that I believe really helped my gums was I switched my toothpaste. So prior to hearing Dr. Ellie speak about her mouth care system, and also listening to other YouTubers and reading articles um, with research on xylitol, and then going down that rabbit hole, learning about gum health, tooth health. I realized that the whitening toothpaste that I had been using with baking soda and peroxide was most likely just too um, too abrasive and too strong for the oral cavity, and that in effect I was probably actually adding to my irritation and inflammation in my gums. So I switched to Dr. Ellie's recommendation, which is Crest with cavity prevention. And as her takeaway with this was that this toothpaste has been around for 60 plus years, and it is the only one, according to her, that has been tested and proven to stop cavities before they start. So I switched to this toothpaste to help my teeth, but also to help my gums, to help decrease inflammation and decrease irritation. So that was step two, was switching my toothpaste. Step three that I implemented, and it took me about a month to get into this because honestly, it felt a little weird doing it. But now that I've been doing it for almost a couple months now, it's second nature. And that is gum massage. And so I've seen a couple methods for gum massage, but the one I am using is the one that Dr. Ellie recommends. And you're going to use a toothbrush, put a small pea-sized amount of toothpaste on. That's the other reason for switching the toothpaste, is because you're actually using the toothpaste to do the gum massage as well. And you're going to take your toothbrush, go above the gum line, so above your teeth and gum line, and you're going to all the way across the top and all the way across the bottom. You're going to do small uh, circular motions all along the gums, and to stimulate them. And you're going to do that across the top, across the bottom, and then you're going to go to the backs of your teeth, and you're going to go same thing above the gum line, and you're going to do that circular motion gum massage all across the backs of the top teeth and all across the backs of the bottom teeth. She also recommends brushing with the Crest cavity prevention, the roof of your mouth, so your upper palate. And from what I understood from her, you are stimulating blood flow and cell turnover, which makes sense. So with that gum massage, as I mentioned, you are increasing circulation, you are stimulating the gums for cell turnover, and you are increasing inflammation. So what she was, one of her main points was when we have painful or receding gums, gum pocketing, what we tend to do is kind of be like, oh, hands off there. That's not a good idea. I don't want to touch that because it's irritated. And what she was saying is that what we actually have to do is get in there and stimulate that over inflamed tissue so that it can heal itself. And I started doing that and really had very good results. My gum pocketing was the first that I noticed being resolved, that I saw a noticeable change in, and then my gum recession, especially the gums between my teeth, I saw a return of that gum tissue. So I was hesitant to believe it, but it does seem like it has helped my gum pocketing and even my gum recession. Now, some of the areas where I have recession in the way of where it's traveling down the tooth surface, that's being a little more stubborn, but I am seeing results even with that type of gum recession. But definitely the recession that is between the teeth, where they call it the black triangles, that I've seen a really significant improvement in. And then, as promised, I gave you the 1, 2, 3 steps that I use to help my gum pocketing and gum recession, but there is a bonus tip, and some of you may already know what it is, and that is the Dr. Ellie recommendation as well, and that is to take a holiday from flossing. And I know that may sound counterintuitive because you've heard if you have gum recession and you have irritated gums, that means you got to get in there and you got to work those gums with the floss. But the floss can actually be irritating and traumatic to already traumatized gum tissue. So I'll be real honest, I don't like flossing. So to be told that I had a little built-in excuse to take a holiday from flossing was great. And honestly, with the xylitol combined with the other methods, I'm not like, I did try flossing um, probably a month into implementing some of these changes, and there was nothing on the floss. And secondly, and this is a little gross, but I've heard that this is what they tell you to do. When I smelled the floss, it smelled minty. It did not smell nasty. So, from what I've read, that's a good indication that things are turning around as well. So there you have it. There are my 3 plus a bonus tip for how I have been treating with success my gum pocketing and gum recession. I will have a sister video to this about my 3 tips for using xylitol, or my 3 key takeaways for using xylitol. So stay tuned. Hopefully you'll give that one a watch too. And until next time, bye.